Hi, I'm Dr. James, and today I'm going to address something that is absolutely dear to all of our hearts. It's self-esteem. Your self-esteem and how it affects the way you live your life, how you lead your life from a place of confidence and happiness. And here's what's interesting. A great study came out on movement, particularly exercising for 3 consecutive days. And what they found out, when you start a new exercise program and just go 3 days in a row, 20 minutes, that was it for 3 days straight, it actually raised self-esteem in amazingly powerful ways. Irregardless of whether or not there was any change in weight loss, body composition, those things didn't matter. It was all about following through and moving for 20 minutes for 3 days in a row. And today's a perfect example of how this can actually be positive, because you can be moving into your 4th day and you're kind of exercising, doing my special walk, and all of a sudden, like today here in Colorado, it is 3 degrees in the middle of April. We have a ½ foot of snow on the ground. It's not a day to exercise outdoors. And if I was going to be perfected, if I was going to practice that idea of perfectionism and have to do it a certain way no matter what, I'd probably find I would lose that 4th day, I would get myself caught in that small box, and I would start thinking to myself, gosh, it's not going to happen because of the weather. My perfectionism would kill my momentum. So we're going to do that. We're going to change this because we're going to focus on letting go of perfectionism, and we're going to put our energy into living with optimalism. And the great thing about this, when you practice optimalism, which is simply the idea of doing the very best that you can with any given moment, with given situations, to be flexible and to be creative by doing your best. And it's dynamic, it's changeable, it can move, it can be with what's going on around you. This is the most powerful way to raise your self-esteem. This is an awesome idea about letting go of the small box of being perfect by competing with yourself and never being able to win, to moving into optimalism, where you practice the idea of infinite creativity and self-love, which always raises your self-esteem. So today, for instance, you can take your workout indoors, you can do yoga, you can do push-ups, you can ride an indoor bike, you can go to the rec center and swim. There's so many wonderful ways that you can be practicing optimalism in raising your self-esteem by being creative. The most beautiful thing about this whole practice, it doesn't end with exercise. Look at your whole life in relationship to how you may put yourself in that little box of having to be just perfect, the way you look, the way you act, the way you show up, and see how that makes you tighter and constrictor and less happier. Instead, when you go in that place of creativity and practice optimalism, you are all about the idea of what's the best I can stand for now. How does it show up? How does it show up with self-love and self-acceptance, which always benefits my self-esteem? That's an awesome practice, not just an exercise. It's an awesome way to be in your life. Never forget how good you really are by practicing optimalism every moment of your life, and leave a legacy of healthy self-esteem and happiness everywhere you go. Make it happen today.